Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today I'm going to be working with bubbles. So I have these containers. They were from the party section, I think at Dollar General, and so I have those. I have an empty one. The really cool thing about these, they were right where I thought they would be. I went there and they were in the first place that I looked.
Well, I'm not going to bore you with the details. This was a complete failure. And because I was sick, I've gone ahead and I found a video from 7 years ago when I played with bubbles. And I'm going to show that to you here. Enjoy. I have a quick little tutorial on some fun ways to decorate paper. And these would be for junk journals and things like that, or even just for really fun stationery. And it's a project that I did with my grandkids and some neighbor kids yesterday, but the video did not turn out. So this morning, while they're still asleep, I'm going to put together a video real quick. And it just is a lot of fun. It involves bubbles and food coloring, paper, and a lot of fun. So what I have here is, I actually have the bubbles were decorated for my granddaughter's zebra birthday a couple years ago, and then I've just added food coloring to the bubbles. And what we're going to do it inside, one thing that we discovered yesterday, it was really windy here and it was hard to do in the wind because the bubbles went their own way and away from the paper. So, but this is a way that you can do it inside. I have my paint. I have this this plastic drawer, and I use it when I spray paint. I have a Martha Stewart paint sprayer or spraying set that I can use with acrylic paints, and I use it in here. Anything that I need to keep contained, I will do it in this plastic box. I just line it with ad paper because we don't get the newspaper anymore, and I'm not real worried about what happens with the sides. But I do care about what happens outside here. I don't want it all around my home and things like that. So I just have these little bubbles. They were from Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store or something like that. And I got them in the wedding section a long time ago. And I believe they still have them sometimes. But you could do this with any bubbles. I'm trying to open it without getting the food coloring all over myself. It's like, okay, which one can I open? There, the blue ones. Okay, so this just has a little tiny bubble blower, and you just blow them, and then they pop on the paper, and you get all these amazing colors and the circle shapes. You could do this and have it for, I'm blowing, sorry. You could do this and have it for a scrapbook, background to a scrapbook paper. I'm struggling to get bubbles out of the yellow. There's a yellow. So we have a new addition to being able to make paper for our junk journals, scrapbook paper. So it's a double activity. You get to that one just popped in my face. I probably have pink food coloring all over my face. So there we go. So you could just keep doing it and getting it as full as you wanted to. Like I said, these were done outside yesterday, and it was really cute. Kids were trying to catch the bubbles with it, and they had a really great time.
Okay, so I have pages of bubbles, okay? And you see, this was regular simple copy paper, and it was food coloring and bubbles, just like I showed you earlier. Look at the tiny dots. Oh my gosh, it's amazing, amazing. So I have a page, I have an embellishment, and we're gonna go ahead and work with these. So I need a page idea. And I know eventually I'm going to be bringing in some of this. Okay. And so we are going to make a top tuck flip up. But first, I'm going to go ahead and use my lacy edge scissors to go across this. Okay. So I'm adding scrapbook paper. This was really fun, you guys. I haven't seen these in a while, but it was a Crafter Square paper pad. So this came from Dollar Tree. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I have a spot on my paper, and so I wanted to cover that. So we're going with a top tuck that has a flip up. Okay. And so one of the things I like to do with a plaid is sometimes I like to add some extra lines to kind of make it my own. So that's what we're going to do here. You'll see this because I'm going to actually do a plaid page also. Okay. And let's see. I have to make sure there's still color in it because I did use these to make those bubbles earlier. Oh, good. This one's kind of light. Okay, let's go with kind of a watercolory look. We'll go down to the bottom. Okay. So we've just gone ahead and made our own plaid. Okay, so this is what we've got now. This is how it started. Okay, I don't think my red has come down and filled it up yet. Nope. I think we can throw that away. And I think the red Sharpie is gonna go through. I'm not gonna mess it up. Okay, so top tuck, flip up for journaling space. Okay, so here we go across here and down. Okay, there we go. What's really cool about this is then you're able to put something in here, and you also have this journaling space, which was totally on purpose. Okay. Okay. So I do have this. It is a Valentine. Could go on there as a Valentine. But we have already made our Valentine. So I'm going to go ahead and put her up here. I think she'll be fun. Okay, so that's our Dear Julie Julie digital. We've used pens. Okay, so we have our Our page is bubbles. And it's actually the page that I made with bubbles. So I don't even have to do anything to the other side, which is exciting. Now, one of the things that I like to do is put like a little something fun on the inside. And so we've got our little clothing. And I think we'll do a yellow dress. Yellow dress. Blue collar. Happy birthday, Jeff.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm good. Welcome, welcome. Happy birthday.
You watercoloring or something?
It's makeup.
That's what I was going to say. That looks like makeup.
It is. I'm coloring with makeup.
Cool.
Yep. So.
Thumbelina dress or something?
Little tiny dress from the digital. From the digital. So, everybody, I am filming this on Thursday. It is Jeff's 39th birthday.
Jeez, I'm old.
Jeez, you're old.
Yep.
So, and yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and add this digital. We've now used makeup. Woohoo! And I'm going to use another kind of pen, and I'm just going to make it look like it's on a clothesline. Because that's what I do. Okay, so those are the clothespins. Now, if I had a little tiny bird, like a little teeny tiny bird, I only have big birds.
You draw a little tiny bird.
I could draw a little tiny, Jeff says I could draw a little tiny bird. Okay. I'm going to draw a little tiny bird on. There we go. Good idea, Jeff. Looks like a bird, sort of.
Yeah, it does. It needs a beak.
It looks like that little funny one that's been coming. It's like grayish black.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that type here before.
Yeah, I don't know what that bird is. I've seen it too. Or I've never seen it before, but...
I hope it hangs around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've done the digital, added pins, makeup. I need one more thing. You know what? I think it might be kind of fun to go ahead and decorate down at the bottom. Okay. Washi tape. And now I can use this washi tape in the journal. I think it'll look really cool. I'm trying to see if I have...
I'm trying to find something to watch on TV.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and add this. And here we go. There we go. That is added. We've got staples. We've got the bingo piece, which is a game piece. And I think this is going to be a great page. I even have something that we made a long time ago using die cuts and a flashcard on this. It is already ready. And then we used a brad to have the key hold it. And I have that, and that will hold that down as well. And so I think that's going to work out perfect. Perfect. Okay, so there's my bubbles page idea. Now we need a embellishment. I'm going to use this bubbles envelope. And it needs to have hidden journaling. Okay. Okay, I like this. And I think we'll go ahead and make our hidden journaling space inside of here. I'm going to use a couple of these really pretty. Okay, so the one on the bottom piece, the bottom piece should go on first. I'm going to go ahead and cut these. Okay, so the bottom one goes on first, and then the top one. Okay, and that will be our hidden journaling space inside our envelope. And on this one I did go ahead and fold it so it can flip up so you can have more journaling space. Okay, so there we go. Got that. Got that. And it goes like that. Okay, so you think it's going to be an envelope. And what you can do is you can also put a card in here, and then that really looks like just like it's journaling space. However, how are we going to close this? That is the question. Okay, I'm thinking a fun little paper clip down here at the bottom. Okay, remember we've got these. Okay, we've got the fun little sticker from the flow book that we've been using for this little golden book journal. What has been your favorite thing from your stash that you have been able to use in your journal? I think getting to use this flow book has been wonderful, and it was very much because Leah at Thrifty Day mentioned that she was using hers, and I was like, oh, I have one of those. I should pull that out and use it. And so we did. Okay, so I have little bead. I think sticking with the theme here. I think we'll go yellow and then green. Okay, pull out the jewelry tools. Now the one thing about the challenge this month is you do get to use everything in your stash. Anything and everything. We're going to go ahead and close our eyes because that is going to shoot over there. want to make sure our eyes are protected. Okay. We can go ahead and make this into a charm. So just going around. Okay. Using all the things. Okay. Okay. Now, a little goodie here. I did not close them up, so I can go ahead. You can make it so that it's already on. You guys, I'm pulling off over here because I can't. Okay, there's our little guy. He's gonna hold that right there. And then we're gonna want something to hold this down. Kind of like that. Okay, this gives us some lines. Okay, so we have the stamp, some beads, a paper clip. Okay, we used index cards. We've used this here. This is from Joann's. Bummer, we're not going to have these anymore. Possibly. Okay. So that's a scrap. I like it. And then I had pulled this out of a little scrap box. I was like, oh, I think I can use that. If not in this one, on the Charming Children journal that I'm going to be making. So, tomorrow, Sunday, starts the 100-day challenge. And I am doing it, and I'm doing it with book pages from a Reader's Digest. I'm going to have all kinds of ideas that you can use book pages for. I think it's going to be really fun. And I hope you will join in and check that out. Now we can go ahead and put a little card in there. I'm going to throw this away. I know, we're all shocked. Take it there now. Take it there now. Take it there now. And it's so much better if you put the top on. Okay, so that is my my idea. Okay, using my bubble. It was an envelope. Okay, so bubble page or bubble embellishment. Oops. Oh. Well. Okay. Yeah, you've never done that. Well, this is what you do if you do that. You go ahead and round it off and make it look like it was always meant to look like that. And then you can go ahead and put this down inside there. And there you go. Isn't that cute? I think it's really cute. I think it also would look cute in a top tuck. And it could also go on a shorter page because of the paper clip. Okay, so it'll clip right onto another page. I think that that is exciting. So now for bubbles, for our other, for our cluster, I am going to take the actual bubble thing. Okay, now this worked out perfect earlier because it had no, it was dry. Okay. But I just think, I was like, the more I think about it, the more I think that this would be fun. So we'll see how it'll work. So this is going to be a cluster, and I'm going to use the bubble blower in it. Okay. So you can take the word bubbles and use it however you want to use it. Okay. Now I'm going to want this to go probably on the outside of a journal. Okay. So remember, we've got that M&M one that will go on the outside. Bring out the sewing machine. Sewing machine. I am the sewing machine. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. Should we have it up? Up. Okay. And, oh, wow, look, we've already got a, okay, let's go, we're going to go in, down here. And around it. Okay, this is just going to help hold it. Okay, and then we'll have this hanging down. I do want it hanging off. I'm going to come up here to the top. Okay, and this is where it will be held in. Okay. Held in there. And we'll do one more. Okay. Let's pull it, make sure it's all tight. Okay, I'm gonna tie it off here. Also, as I was doing this, I was like, oh my gosh, we could totally use one of these bubble blowers as a dandelion. Does your brain do that? Okay, so we've got thread and the bubbles. Okay, that's our bubbles. Now, I have an idea. I shouldn't have closed that off. But I'm thinking, okay, if we take some acetate, okay, I have the side of my, okay, I'm going to go ahead and, I've got these big shears. I have my little box that holds my words over here. Okay. I thought about using the cute little girl that is, she's a Patreon. Okay, I found one. There's one bubble. And there's two. Okay. So this is acetate. Okay, let's go ahead and something different. Okay, so we've got string and we've used cardstock. What would be wonderful is if I could find the digital that said bubbles. play. Okay, so there's one. Be really careful, don't go through your finger. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think we'll... Okay. I'm going to go in from the back. There we go. Got bubbles. Got bubbles. Yes, you get to interpret bubbles however you want to. If your journal that you're making has, sodas in it, you want soda bubbles, or you're doing Little Mermaid and you want to do bubbles for that, all the things, you guys, all the things. That's what makes this, so, especially Golden Books, so much fun when you are going ahead and telling the story. So we have string, acetate, and the background piece here. And this is hanging. We'll go ahead and I'm going to glue the back of that just so that we don't have, it doesn't move around. Okay. And this is a cluster. And we'll be able to use this. Your clusters, you get to use them for whatever you want to in your journal. So I'm thinking I'm going to add this on here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put my glue down and kind of make it a pocket. And it's going on this little, this is a paint chip that I have cut. Paint chip that I've cut. And it's a cluster with a job. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. Isn't that so fun? I think it doesn't need, I thought it was going to need like beads or something, but I think it's cute just like it is. So bubbles, however you interpret it. And I think that using the bubble wand is really fun. I think a bubble wand in the tassel would be fun, or as a charm. Originally, that's what I was thinking of doing with it. When I pulled it out, I was like, oh, this one's dry. I can use this one. But I think that having the little bubbles there, something different. And just so we know, those guys were not happy. Okay, so string. So this is the bubbles. String. We've got this. We've got this. We need a word. We need a word. We need a Dear Julie Julie digital is what we need. So word is something that we can use, or oh my gosh, Look at this wonder. So next week I have the teacher offer. Come on. Oh, here's a number. Well, that's not a Dear Julie number, though. Summer. Grateful. I'm going to do B. I think B is perfect because, you know, when you're taking the time to play, blow bubbles. We have bubbles on our back porch. And every once in a while we just take them out, blow bubbles. It's pretty fun. Okay, so this is a cluster, but it is a cluster with a job. And so this, you could write in here. It is a, as you can see, it's Benjamin Moore. Looks like it's Poppy. Okay, and it's a little, I used my file punch to make that. And I think it is awesome. So that is my bubbles cluster. And since I've been sick, I just wasn't going to go outside and finger paint, you guys. So I am sorry if I get around to it. I may still get to do that. But this is my my cluster for bubbles. Okay. We're going to take these and put them where they go right now. So they'll be there when I want them later. As well as this. I've got these all going right here. And it's really helpful to have things put away. Okay. So what we have is my page idea, which is a flip up with writing space. We did add one of the Dear Julie from Charming Children, and we drew the clothesline while Jeff was here. He suggested I draw the bird. We have our Dear Julie digital from the Valentine set here. I added pins to the plaid, and I think that that is going to make it great for something in the journal. Added a game piece from Bingo and the staples and washi tape on my bubble paper. And because it's the actual bubble paper, I don't have to do anything to the other side. I had this in my stash. I think it's going to make a great little closure here. The key will close the top. I think that that is going to be awesome. And then we have our envelope. I did make a little paper clip. We have a punch out, a number trash scrap. This is from cardstock. You open it up and we have the index cards on the inside. Oh my gosh, we are missing a Dear Julie digital on this one. Okay, so if we were going to look for a Dear Julie digital for this one, I'm thinking we'll go to the Charming Children box. Ooh, we have an umbrella. That's kind of fun. I like that. I'm going to add that. So this is from the ABC Little Linen book. That is going to be a great addition. So we made a little cluster here. It's a stripe cluster, actually. Just go ahead and put that in there. I like it. Okay. So you open this, and this is still closed like this, so you'd be able to have a card in here, and they might not ever know. Okay, so we've done bubbles. That is all 8 of my required list number 1 are done. We did a page, an embellishment, and a cluster for each of them. And that is, so list number 1 was ABC's 1, 2, 3's flashcard, shape that's not rectangular or square, writing paper, primary colors, music, nursery rhyme, and pick one or both of finger painting or bubbles. I chose bubbles, and if I get around to it, I might do finger painting as well. I'm just really not feeling up to it, you guys. Still not feeling so good. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. What was your favorite? Again, tomorrow we will start with 100 ideas using Reader's Digest book pages. 100 ideas using Reader's Digest book pages. So remember, we are using Reader's Digest in our March challenge. So this is going to give you some ideas to be able to use with that. And I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be challenging to do the full 100 days. You know, I'm here almost every day. I do owe you a video because I was so sick on Wednesday that I didn't get a video up. I didn't have any that were ready enough to be able to put out there. I apologize if I coughed in this video. I hopefully got them all edited out, but it's possible there might still be some in there. So again, thank you all for putting up with me during this illness, and I hope you have an amazing day. Find something to celebrate every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.